The announcement came in a presidential tweet, calling it a historic breakthrough and a massive breakthrough for peace in the Middle East. Morocco and Israel agreeing to full diplomatic relations. It's another victory for the Israeli Prime Minister. Morocco follows the UAE, Bahrain and Sudan in recognizing Israel and establishing full diplomatic relations.
This is the foundation on which we can now build this peace. We'll resume liaison offices quickly between Israel and Morocco and work as rapidly as possible to establish full diplomatic relations. We'll also institute direct flights between Morocco and Israel and Morocco, giving this bridge of peace an even more solid foundation. This will be a very warm peace.
In return, the Trump administration has gone against decades of US policy and agreed to recognize the disputed Western Sahara region as Moroccan. Western Sahara has been disputed for decades between Morocco and the pro-independence Polisario Front.
They're the first country in the world to recognize the Moroccan claim. There were 65 countries that were leaning towards a future recognition of the Moroccan claim and siding with Morocco, but only the United States has recognized the claim, leapfrogging ahead of a UN process which has been going on for a long time now and sidelining the international law concerns, the population of the Sahara, the population of the Palestinians. All of that has been sidelined in order to get this deal done before the Trump administration goes.
The Palestinians have condemned the agreement, saying it's yet another country to break a promise of not recognizing Israel until the establishment of a Palestinian state. But more and more Arab countries are establishing ties with Israel, whereas the reality of a Palestinian state seems to fade further and further away. It's hailed as yet another victory for Israel, another unilateral move by this outgoing administration, who have little more than a month left in office. Stefanie Dekker, Al Jazeera.